Hello, welcome to This Week at EPL. I'm Andrew. I'm here with.
And I'm Marlene.
You're happy to be here, right?
I am. I'm excited to be here this morning.
Yeah, we're coming to you from straight out of the library, as my shirt says here. It is the week of Monday, September 27th, to bring you what's going on this week and somewhat next week at at EPL. That's just because the hours are a bit different. What are the hours for this week?
Okay, Andrew, the hours this week for the Eckhart Public Library, our main library, is going to be open 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. on Monday through Wednesday. And then the library campus will be closed for the rest of the days and times that week. Also, the teen library will be closed this week.
All right, so that's Thursday, Friday, and Saturday that will be closed.
Right.
I almost forgot about Saturday when I was getting everything kind of written up and everything. That would have been good.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Again, the teen library being closed, that would usually open up at 3:30, but again, just being totally closed. It will open up, of course, next week, though. Just to recap a little bit about the poster exhibit, the 9/11 poster exhibit, still being in the month of September. Have you been able to see any of those?
Yeah, I was able to take a look on the upper level and very informative, and it's really it was neat to read the stories about the survivors and how the 9/11 attacks have impacted their lives.
Yeah.
So I would encourage anyone that can make it to the library this week during our open hours to get in and take a look at that. We also have some flyers available for you to pick up and take with you if you want.
Yeah, those are right at the service desk that's on that upper level there. They're blue, and for the longest time, I didn't even really realize what they were until about a week into September. There are also some pictures here you can see in the kind of the Jackson Street facing window on the main level. Two of the posters. And then you can see some things that are attached to the window, and probably if you're walking to or from the fair this week, you can probably see some of those. I wonder, what is that? Well, up a little bit higher, the picture up here, you can see some what are those seats? We'll call them seats, and some crayons and markers and things like that. That is for it's for the survivor tree. It can be an activity for children or anybody who just wants to share a message of hope. You can see them on the inside of the window. You can add your own there as well. So there's kind of a way that you can. It can help you engage maybe your children who wouldn't have been around during that time. You can teach them a little bit about our history like that.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
One of the other things we've got going on, Andrew, it looks like it's elementary. Is still being held this week.
Yeah, I don't believe it's being held this week, but I do want to recap it because it's something that does continue on.
Absolutely.
So it's usually 3:30 on Thursdays, but I don't believe it's going to be held this week.
I see.
So you want to not forget about that as the week as we get to next week. There are some really interesting activities. There was a post, I think, on our Facebook page recently about how there's like this kind of foam writing stuff that is out on the sidewalk, or it was. Should eventually go away with water and such. But it's just fun activities for elementary age kids after school. About 3:30 is when it starts. Goes for about an hour. Let's see. What do we have here? We've got. Let's go to the website.
Okay.
So, and I'm actually going to go. So I'm already here at our website. I'm going to go to /genealogy. Hit enter. So if you didn't see that, I just went to our website, and then at the end of epl.lib.in.us, I typed in /genealogy, and that brought us to our Wilner Genealogy Center webpage. Of course, a service of Eckhart Public Library. I did want to talk about this week. I don't know if you've had a chance to use it, but it's been recently kind of redesigned a little bit. Let's see. So there are areas here where you can see information on like family history. You can look at the genealogy resources specifically. The Genealogy Center also contains records. So one of the things is that not all of them are digitized. So you'll want to come in and check those out. We have people here who can help Mondays and Tuesdays are the usual open days for genealogy. Of course, this week being a little bit different. I think just the main library is open. You can look at different maps, newspaper archives. Many of them are on microfilm. The online photo archives are pretty fun to look up. Um, do you have any like fun family history searches that you've done? Anytime in the past?
Not recently. Like a couple of years ago, I did um, when I first started working here, and I
Okay.
had the opportunity to look up some of my dad's history and his family.
Yeah.
It was neat. It was neat to find out the relatives that go on down through the generational tree.
Yeah. So the last thing here, if you were to want to look something else up and you're looking for help with it, it does say on here, are you getting started with history or genealogy resources, but you're not sure how to start? We are happy to assist you. If you would like to book a one-on-one appointment, click the link below or call our phone number. It's going to be extension 420. So that's pretty cool. That's our genealogy website. What have we got?
Yep.
What's next?
Next, we have story times. There are no story times this week, but
But
check the times on the calendar. We are putting out a limited number of booklets to let you know what is coming up during the month. Be on the lookout for October's once September's ends. And I found those are absolutely super handy,
mm-hmm.
not only for myself as staff, but also for the patrons that are coming in and
Oh yeah.
picking them up. They absolutely love those, is the feedback I've been getting.
Yeah, well, great. I'm here at the calendar on our website. So again, you can just Google Eckhart Public Library, and then at the top it says calendar. I'm going to advance to next month because I do want to just mention a little bit about the story times next month. It does have Babies and Books at 10 a.m. on Monday, and then we'll go to Tuesday, and there are 2 family story times on next Tuesday, so a week from tomorrow. In the morning and in the evening. There's a morning and a early afternoon on Wednesday for family story times. And again, that's where you see It's Elementary again popping up, as well as I believe the Nifty Knitters had mentioned they wanted to move to the first and third.
Yes, I just sent that information to our marketing, and hopefully they'll get that on the calendar for October. Is that on the
That is
calendar?
on the calendar, yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Oh boy, marketing, you are on it. You are on it. Good, kudos. So yeah, Nifty Knitters is going to be meeting on the first and third Thursday nights. I think it starts at 4:30 and goes until 7, and
Mm-hmm.
that's open to all age levels, and it's not just for knitters. If you crochet, bring your crochet. We have experts there that will help you figure out what you're doing if you're not sure what you're doing.
Yeah, I was at the desk right up there during that, and it's fun to see the different people come in and what they do and how they communicate with the people that are there and
Yeah.
can probably learn some of the tricks, I'm sure.
Yeah. Well, one of the things I noticed when I worked Saturday morning is there was a crocheted or knitted pumpkin, little pumpkin. It was
Yeah.
about yay big around. It was pretty cool. It was pretty
Yeah,
neat.
somebody left that there. I saw it.
Yeah. Yeah,
Let's
so
see here. I do want to move on to the Saturday as well, the 9th. Um, since that'll be, we will mention it again next week, but document shredding services and then the Friends of the Eckhart Public Library book sale will be happening as well on the 9th. So again, that's over a week away, but I wanted to mention it early. And then the sensory friendly story time as well. That's going to be in the assembly room at the library. And then this is for I mean, if you think that if you just want to go to a story time, or if you think that your child would benefit, or a child in your care would benefit from that, of course, it can go down to preschool and such, and then just whatever you feel is appropriate. And then I think, does it have, yeah, so it does say families are welcome to join Ms. Karen for a fun interactive story time designed for preschool age children with autism and or sensory challenges. We'll share books, songs, and movement activities. So again, if you think you fit into there, or if they're a little bit older, they can still join as well. We do want to make sure that we can include as many as possible, but not as wide of a section of the population as possible. But make sure that it's still that sensory sensitive, I guess.
yeah. One of the other things I see on our agenda this morning, Andrew, is that upcoming fair video we've been hearing about for a couple
Yes.
weeks now.
Yes.
So I want to let everyone know, be on the lookout for that, highlighting the history of DeKalb County Free Fall
That's
Fair.
fun to say.
It is. It's a tongue twister.
It is. So that should be, hopefully that should be today. That is something that we're doing for the Fair Association. And it should be out soon. I do want to mention Gen Con as well. I mentioned that last week when I was here by myself. We had just gone to Gen Con for the library, with the library, see what we could learn from that. There might be a vlog coming out within the next week or so. We'll see what schedule allows and how well I did recording vlog style. I don't do a whole lot of that. I guess I should talk about the next one too, shouldn't I?
Well, I can pick it up.
I'll go ahead.
All right. For those of you who are interested, the return of magic is coming.
Woo.
The Gathering at Teen starts next week, the 4th of October, from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. The library will open that day at 3:30 again. Even though the time starts at 4, it will be more or less be on demand or open play, meaning if you're late, that's okay. We get you into the game. All
Yep.
teenagers are welcome, basically middle school through high school. No experience is necessary. No cards are necessary, but you can bring your own if you want.
Good. That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we had it as starting at 5, I think, 5 o'clock to 7. That only left 2 hours before, and that's pre-pandemic. We closed at 7 as well that time, but if you get there at 4 o'clock and it's only like 2 other people, you can play a game with the 2 of them, and then a couple more will come in. We can play like a game of Commander or something like that. But learn how to play Magic with some friends, teach some friends Magic. Tell them there'll be, I don't know, something fun there. Say there'll be punch and pie. There won't be punch and pie, but you can tell them that and get them in.
Okay. Is there anything exciting that happened this weekend, Andrew, that you did, or anything else you want to mention?
Nothing too crazy. I just worked on some other video editing the weekend. So my wife took our son to some PBS event. I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was a good community event. We live in Fort Wayne, so they had a lot of fun there.
Awesome.
What about you?
I was getting ready to enter some canning goods in the fair this weekend. I spent a lot of time in the kitchen doing some canning. I made some salsa and pickle relish and kosher dills, and just been busy in the kitchen. And I did want to mention, if anyone out there is wanting to check out our KitchenAid mixer to get your entries and get your entries all made using our KitchenAid mixer,
Yeah.
that's available. All you need is a library card, a valid library card.
Yeah. Or you don't have to enter something if you don't want to. You could just make a cake for somebody.
Yeah, absolutely.
You could make a cake for the people at the lot. No, I'm kidding.
No, he's serious. You can make a cake for the people at the library.
Anyway.
I
I think that's all for this week.
Yeah.
We'll see you next week. Until then, see ya.
Bye.